The guys did a really good job in the second half of just coming out and just really running the defense. We tackled a lot better. I thought we were running to the ball well in the first half, but they just did a better job in the second half, which was good to see. Really happy for the guys.
I think Texas Tech is second in the country in points per game and have a lot of explosive plays. How do you limit that as a defense?
It just comes down to every part, every phase. Up front, we got to get after them a little bit and win that battle. I think we got to do a good job of covering. But they're a really good team. They're good on every level. They got a quarterback who's really special. He's like a coach on the field there. Plus, he can move around and do some things. Their wide receiver is really special. The O-line is big, and they're able to move people. The running backs are running really hard right now. So they got a lot of weapons. So it's going to take everybody, all of us, to kind of contribute to trying to slow them down if we can.
DK, I imagine goal line stands are about as good as it gets for a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, just really proud of the guys. They did a good job. There was no sour looks or anything like that. The guys were really excited about the challenge. You can just look in their eyes and see that they didn't want that team to score on them. And we did a great job in the second half, not allowing them to get in the end zone. And like you said, to kind of finish it with a goal line stance, that's really special. I think that's something those kids will always remember. So I'm really excited about the guys and what they did.
Whether you got to stop it or not, I don't exactly remember. But what do you see? You just talked about their eyes. What do you see from these players that are out there for you in that moment? There, odds are against them at that point. Obviously, you're backed up, and are you looking at them? Are you hearing from them? Are you talking to them about how likely this is to pull this off?
You're not talking about the likelihood of pulling it off. What you're talking about is just what to expect. You're trying to help them anticipate what's going to go on. Like when they came under for the quarterback sneak, that's what we talked about. Hey, be ready for the sneak. We're going to have to pinch in, be ready to go. And you saw that was executed really well by those guys when the quarterback got under center. All four guys were pinched in, and we had a guy jumping over top, and that's something we practice. So you just try to work in practice, trying to prepare those guys for the moment. Then when that moment arrives, they got to trust their training and go, and they did that. And so as a coach, that's really exciting to see when guys do that. And the look in their eyes was they just didn't want them to score, and that was fun. That's what you want from a team, no matter what the odds are. If it's on the 1 inch yard line, you still got a chance, and you got to take advantage of that. And the guys did. So hopefully that's something we can continue to build on as a defense.
What's that feeling for you when they got the fourth down stop and they're running toward the sideline?
Just happy for the guys. I'm so excited for them. You're as a coach, you just love for guys to have success. And when they have that, that's just one of the greatest feelings of the coach. I was just happy for the guys, just what they accomplished there, and helped us win the game. And that was the big thing. To pitch a shutout in the second half in the Big 12, that's tough to do. And our guys went out and did it. So just really happy for them. It's something we got to build on, and we got a bigger challenge this week coming when we go down there to Lubbock.
So what's going through your head then when they have to go out after that goal line stop one more time for one more stop?
Stop them again. That's our job. That's what we're here. We're here to stop them. No matter how we get on the field, that doesn't matter. Our job is to get off the field without them scoring. And so that's the mindset that we always have, and it's glad the guys took it up and they did a heck of a job, and just proud of them and the coaches for coaching them up and the guys for going out there and executing the way they did in the second half.
How much of a difference did Bengali make in the second half?
Huge difference. He's a playmaker for us. It's not hard to see. He does a really good job. He flies around. He made a great impact. But the biggest thing I'm proud of about Bengali is that the way he practiced all week. I mean, he practiced like a man on fire, and that's the way he played when he got out there. It wasn't no complaining about what happened, about the call, about him being suspended for a half. He was by me the whole time in the first half, looking at the pad, asking questions, ready to go, and he was like a horse ready to get out the blocks. And when he got out, he was ready to go, and he caused some havoc back there, which really helped us kind of turn the tide of the game. I think our guys really fed off his energy out there, and like I said, we played a good second half.
What maybe if you remember any of the questions that he was asking you during the game?
Just some of the fits, what guys did right there, what they did wrong, what he thought the offense was doing, kind of what I was thinking about calls coming up. So just staying involved in the game, what you want from a guy. You don't want a guy around there pouting, which he wasn't. He was involved and he was ready to go. And I'm really proud of him. He's grown a lot since he's been here, and he's really been a great contributor. And I'm excited to see what he does this Saturday.
How are you adapting to some of the injuries in the secondary?
You just got to go. You got to move forward. You just do. And those guys got to get ready to go. We got to coach them up. We got to make sure the game plan fits for the guys who got to hop in. And then, they did a good job. It was great to see, Jalen Dodd come in and get a sack and cause a fumble there. That's big, and that's just a contribute to just the work that those guys been putting in, ready to go. Like I said before, a couple weeks ago, he's a guy who's been working, but he hasn't really gotten his opportunity on the field. But it's fun when guys get their opportunity on the field. These seasons are long, so just like Taylor Davis last year, he really didn't get a shot till the second half of the season, and maybe this is Jalen Dye's time to kind of be the new TD of the year. Who knows? There's always a guy like that every year.
Something Coach Lockwood's talked about the last 2 weeks is the cushion some of the corners allow, and how some the way he's phrasing it sounds like they're taking their confidence in there and giving more space. How much of that is a play call versus players and their confidence level and feeling comfortable with giving guys more space?
I think it's about just, as a DB, you always gotta know your talent level and the talent level of the people you're playing, plus the call, plus the situation. There's a lot to take in there. So they're younger guys, they're filling it out. And like I said, I think in the second half they kind of got the feel of what they can do. And now we got to try to get them to start that a little earlier as they go, because our guys can cover. They're doing a really good job this year covering guys. And so hopefully, being in a game like that where they saw in the second half they can cover, hopefully now that can continue to go. And they guarded some good wide receivers so far this year. Missouri had some great wide receivers. Cincinnati had a great collection of wide receivers. Even West Virginia had some guys who can run. So hopefully the confidence continue to build and build and build, because you're going to need it this week going against this group.
How much is Austin maybe an example of that, or the pass breakup he has, for example, at the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, that's just a great example of a guy throughout the game just gaining more and more confidence. And that's one of the best plays that I've seen so far this year, for a guy to be put on that island and on an in-breaking route and to go without pass interference and break up a play like that. That's really special. We talk about the goal line stands, which was great, but really that play really helped to save the game, because the quarterback had time. He made a throw. It was a heck of a throw by the quarterback, but it was a better play by our DB, and that was fun to see for Austin.
Anything else from Coach McDonald? Thanks, everyone.